Prism is the next solid structure which we are going to consider in the mensuration. Now, what is a prism? Usually, a surface which has two triangular regions and rectangles out there is a prism. Say, for example, I have this, which is a triangle out here and a triangle out here, and then I have rectangles 3. So, as I identified, there are two triangles and 1 and 2, and there are 3 rectangles 1, 2 and 3. So 3 rectangles and 2 triangles make the prism, which is somewhat in the shape of like this, the triangle out there and each of the region. So when I put this prism exactly on the ground like this, on the flat surface, then I get a kind of a shape which is like this. Now here I wanted to find the lateral surface area because this region doesn't have any curved part. It is everywhere flat. So we cannot have the curved surface area, but we can have the lateral surface area. Now when I put this prism out there flat on the ground, then the lateral surface area is the area considered along the horizontal axis. Therefore, this is the area which I get as the area of the prism. Therefore, my lateral surface area is when I add the 3 rectangles, I get the lateral surface area of prism. In this case, the formula being the LSA of a prism is perimeter of base into height. So this is the basic formula we generally use in simplifying that for the lateral surface area without its dimensions. So when I have the lateral surface area, it is perimeter of base into height, and the total surface area is the lateral surface area plus the area of the two end surfaces, that is N1 and N2. So therefore, with these two ends, N1 and N2, I have the total surface area, which is lateral surface area plus twice area of the end surface. Now here I take twice because area of this end and area of this end are equal. Therefore, when I add, I get twice of one of the area of the end surface, which on the whole gives me total surface area is the lateral surface area plus area of this plus area of this. Totally makes the TSA of a prism. LSA plus twice area of the end surface. Next comes the volume. So if I wanted to find the volume of the prism, then we use the basic formula. Volume of prism is area of base into height is the formula which we generally use in finding the volume of prism, which is area of the base, which is a triangle, and the height, which is the length of one of the rectangle. So area of the base, which is calculated with the respective dimensions, and the height multiplied gives me the volume of prism. The prism which is in this shape. Now let's see the next solid structure called the pyramid. Pyramid is quite familiar in historical facts because we see many Egyptian pyramids. What is a pyramid? A pyramid is also a conical shaped structure which has each of the surface to be flat. There's no curved surface out there. For example, when I take this, it has 4 triangles in its lateral part and 1 rectangle or a square on its base. So for the base being a rectangle and each of the lateral faces being triangles is what makes the pyramid, the shape as out here, the Egyptian pyramids. So in this case, we are going to exclusively study about right pyramids because right pyramids are the one which help us in deriving the formulae for the right pyramids. So what is a right pyramid? A right pyramid is a pyramid where when I join the vertex to the base, I need to have this perpendicular. So this perpendicularity is what makes the right pyramid. So the height of the pyramid, if it is perpendicular to the base, then we call this as a right pyramid. If the height is not 90 degrees with the base of the pyramid, then that cannot be a right pyramid. So in this right pyramid, we have the lateral surface area, which is given by half the perimeter of base into slant height. This is the formula which is exclusively used to find the lateral surface area of the pyramid is given by half the perimeter of the base, which is a rectangle, into the slant height. The slant height is this height. This is the slant height, which you are going to calculate through the dimensions as given. All the slant heights are equal. Therefore, the slanted height is what we consider here. Similarly, the TSA is nothing but the lateral surface area which is taken horizontally plus the base, area of the base, which is a rectangle here, is how we derive the formula for the pyramid. The TSA is LSA plus area of base. Next comes volume. So what is the volume of a pyramid? How do I find the volume? Now, volume of pyramid is given by 1/3 of area of base into height. So this is the volume of pyramid, which is 1/3 or area of base into height of the pyramid, which gives me the volume of pyramid. The lateral surface area, the total surface area, and the volume of the pyramid, the right pyramid, is we get through the formula.